Each of 12 people chose an integer from 1 to 5 inclusive. Did at least one person choose the number 1? So maybe let's just think about this for a second. So if we have 12 people, and maybe I'll even write them out. If our people are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, where am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. H, I, J, K, L, M. So that's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Went over one. So these are my 12 people, and they each chose a number from 1 to 5 inclusive. So did at least one person choose the number 1? So certainly, so if nobody were to choose the number 1, that means there's going to be a lot of repeats, people choosing the same numbers and numbers other than 1. So with that in mind, we don't really know anything else. Let's look at our statements. No number was chosen by more than 3 people. So let's see here. Is it possible for nobody to select the number 1? So let's. So if I want to, that means if I'm trying to not select number 1, I want to maximize the selections of all of our other numbers. So let's say 3 people, so no number was chosen. So we could have 3 people choose a number. So let's say 3 people chose number 5, 3 people chose number 4, 3 people chose number 3, and then 3 people chose number 2. So that totally works. And so then you can easily come up with an example where number 1 was chosen. So here this is insufficient because we can come up with one where 1 is chosen, and then we can do this is an example where 1 is not chosen. And I think so this is really the only example where 1 wouldn't be chosen because we've maxed out our selections of all our other numbers. So that's worth noting, but this is still insufficient. More people chose the number 5 than the number 4. Okay, so in this case, what does that mean? We can have 10 of our people choose a 5, 2 people choose a 4. So in that case, no 1s were selected. Or we can have 10 people choose a 5, 1 person chose a 4, and then 1 person chose a 1. In that case, 1 would be selected. So by itself, this is insufficient. But then together, so remember what we were saying before, it looked like this was from statement 1, the only example where 1 couldn't be chosen. So now if we know that more people have to have chosen a 5 than a 4, and we already maxed out our 5s, so then if we want to max out our 4s, at most we can have 2 4s. And so what's left for this person here? Well, they can't choose any number other than 1, it looks like. So together, C is sufficient. And it's sufficient to say yes.